Just imagine how racist Gustav would be towards Mordrin.
I have no idea. Why would he be?
Accusing him of mutant shenanigans.
Oh, just don't admit to being a mutant.
Just don't get stabbed.
Yeah, literally.
Right?
Literally just be good at your job. It's the only thing I've ever asked of you. Or, wear armor that has water in it. The waterbed armor.
A soaked canvas and
Or, just throwing this out there, take Performer and make fire breathing a thing that you do. So that way, if you get cut, just... Oh, I meant to breathe fire!
don't worry, a lot of we dwarves sometimes do this.
Mordrin, you're the Dovahkiin. You can breathe fire.
I mean, your lie is gonna fall apart the moment Alexa shows up. Because she's hanging out with a dwarf like every day. And Gustav hasn't been racist to that dwarf, so we know he's not racist to dwarves.
All dwarves are small and greedy and smells.
Especially the women.
Yeah.
The
Might
truth
be
is
racist
that they're
to
all
dwarves.
women. We've never seen a male dwarf.
And all halflings are
Short.
lump, throat, and thief.
Friendly.
Yeah, friendly thieves.
And great cooks.
And all non-imperial humans are garbage.
I don't know what you just said.
All non-imperial humans are garbage and generates.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's what the Bretonians are saying about you.
Yeah, but look at them, they eat frogs. Come on.
What? That doesn't make sense. The Bretonians
Yeah.
shouldn't be eating frogs. They're Bretonians.
They are. I kid you not, there is a special career that's basically woman
Frog life.
catch.
Yeah,
frog
I
wife.
understand. I know that, but Bretonians are British analogs, so why would they eat frogs? Literally, they should hate that.
They have French names.
Well, I mean, they should hate that though, because Fantasy Britain hates Fantasy France.
I mean,
Fantasy Britain and Warhammer's Albion.
I live in Britain.
Is it Albion? Oh,
Yes.
okay. So
And the Bretonians are the French.
that's weird. That's
Yeah,
so they
that's
do
an
love the
unexpected
frogs.
twist of name there. So I guess Albion is taken from like the
Brittany.
No. I mean from King Arthur myth, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But Bretonia just has like that Britain in the field name, so that's
I know,
why I go
right?
with that. All right, then that makes the frog thing makes more sense.
Yeah. I've never tasted frog or snail. I know people allegedly eat that in some part of the country, but come on,
Well, yeah,
that's
no, because it was
super
an
gross.
easy source of food back in the day. You could have a snail
yeah,
farm, and
still.
because you could just like drag your finger around a parcel of the ground, and the snails wouldn't leave it. So.
Oh no, apparently it's delicacy, but it's super gross. Come on. Oh,
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you make it.
I don't know. I don't want. Gross. Spoopy.
Speaking of spoopy stuff, I guess
No,
let's
it's
go ahead and get
not
rolling.
spooky. It's poopy.
Spoopy.
Well, don't we? Aren't we waiting for Drake?
Whoa! Did you pull in a celebrity guest, Griff?
What?
Drake is
no,
joining us this game, apparently.
she went ahead and withdrew from the game. Time constraints.
Oh. I put
I
something.
know.
Man, tell me when Puff Daddy joins.
Where's
Or whatever
Puff
he's
Daddy?
known as now. P. Diddy?
Oh.
Sean Puffy
Oh.
Combs? Whatever he's going by. Snoop Lion? I know that's somebody else. I'm just keep going.
Clearly, we just need to get Jaden Smith in here for a proper amount of
I'll pass.
blown minds. Anyway, so let's go ahead and begin. Emmerich, you weren't here last time, but
No.
you and Alexa had gone down into the sewers chasing after the rats and found a large arena set up for people
Oh
to
no.
gamble their lives away for food. Side by
Again?
side with rats, no less.
Again.
Though supposedly they were at least segregated, but you know, they were at least in the same arena, fighting each other, getting pushed into massive pits of whirling blades.
Maybe this
And,
world
of
deserves
course,
to be eaten by chaos.
Anna identified a hideously deformed mutant as Lash.
Huh.
And I threw myself into the arena to put him down.
It was no longer Lash at all, but a mockery of his formerly living body.
Huh.
I killed him with an overkill or an
Ah.
Ulrich's Fury.
So you're saying we did kill Lash, but we have a good excuse for it. Friendship is.
Well, we didn't know. I was thinking that my character may not survive, so I didn't want to force you to also potentially die, so we had you run for help. But Morshin, the assassin, and Alexa escaped through one of those tubes, and they're both critically injured. So, but yes, I survived. I took the bow, and we
Wait.
put the monstrosity down.
You're friend with Molshin now?
It's an alliance of convenience because we're both injured. He lost use of his arms so far, and I'm also critically injured.
To be fair,
Yes,
you
in fact,
wasn't
one of
getting.
your own arms is also very critically injured and stuffed full of metal and unable to be used.
He wasn't really using it to the full extent of his capacity. So, you know, not a big loss for Molshin.
But since you weren't here last time, Gustav,
Yeah.
would you have done anything differently? Would you have joined Alexa?
Yeah. Not gonna
Alright.
let her die.
So I'm going to do a slight retcon if that is alright.
Sure.
When Alexa jumped down, you began a little fight up here in this balcony with all of the clan rat slaves. As soon as you started flinging lightning, all of them started, of course, to flee in terror because you're a wizard and they are not.
Also, you failed a magic and got a channeling thing.
Oh yeah.
I put it in your
That's only
bio section. Yeah, I told him to, but I put the...
That's the most awesome thing that could happen.
I mean, because you got the roll, and then you rolled a 100, which was that one.
That's awesome because now I have a +10 to channel the lore of Azer.
Oh, the lore of heaven.
Yeah, that's what
Which
I
is the
mean.
lore that you have, so it works out.
Yeah,
It's very
I mean,
nice.
you cannot get it. I mean, it's for your lore. You cannot get a mark for the lore of fire if you're not practicing it. So
Right. But after Alexa jumped down and you finished off the clan rats in your little balcony area, you jumped down into the arena to help with the fight. And by the time it was over, you, Alexa, and Molshin are all jumping down the drain to escape. Which will lead us to where we start today. As the three of you all slide down into the deeps. It is completely dark in the tunnel, and the echoes of the screaming Molshin behind you screech into your ear all the way down until you hit water with a splash. And the first thing to assault you is the terrible, pungent smell of stale water and stale water and putrid rot.
Ugh.
Smothered in the stuff. The next thing you see is corpse after corpse, bloated and putrid, floating on the surface of whatever pool you have found yourself in. The terrifyingly decomposed bodies at least give you a start. Go ahead and give me a will save, as you are now almost face to face with a whole bunch of corpses for a small bit of terror and insanity.
Well, do I have my 14 points or not?
Uh,
I didn't
I
use
think
any.
they were spent last time.
Yeah,
Alright, no worries.
I get one
Okay.
too.
Oh, don't they come back
Alright,
every
so
session?
I'll go ahead and toss you guys a quick little insanity point.
Yay.
As you two and Molshin all temporarily take a moment to catch your breath and scream as much as possible. Molshin in particular tries to flail his arms at the corpses, but of course he can hold nothing in his hands, and they merely flail limply in the direction until the three of you pull yourself out of the pool. After a moment for everyone to catch their breath, you look around and see that you're in something of a large room. In the center of it is a large pool of water, which appears to be fed from one of the walls with a little trough coming out of the walls and pouring into the pool. The large hole that you came through also appears to feed directly into it, though there's no water coming from it right now. From first impressions, you might say that it's a cesspool, but it does not appear as if it's been used for anything other than storing bodies. On one edge of the room, you can see what's the proper word? Would it be like a sluice? Where just like water pours out of one side and off into a large cavernous ravine. But it appears as if the bodies are blocking it up and are not able to quite flow out over it into the ravine. So instead, they pile up down here.
Ugh.
There's a small door beside the massive ravine view.
Do we have a source of light?
There is no source of light in the room.
Alright.
However, there is the bare shining of light somewhere in the ravine. At least the slightest glimpse of what's around.
I'm gonna cast a glowing light on my stuff.
Alright. Much to everyone's appreciation, everyone can now see the description I've given. There we go. Consistency is now established, yay. So the three of you, wet, out of breath from screaming, find yourself in the deeps.
We gotta get out of here.
What do you do?
Ugh. This is vile.
Okay, Molshin. Which way do we go?
How should I know?
You're the one who told us to go down here.
Right, and we escaped. It was good. Nobody followed us. Not stupid like we are.
Guess I'll check the door.
Gustav will just send a look at Alexa and silently asking if we should kill it like before it.
She'll say I'm critically injured. I can't. He is as well, essentially, It's up to you. I don't. If he doesn't know where to go, then yeah, it's not much use.
Mulshin appears to be very interested in the walls, where there appears to be a band of dwarven writing encircling the room.
Hey, I can read dwarf.
Oh, I can't.
I'm gonna read it.
Indeed. You begin to read, and it looks as if Mulshin is also reading too, and is the first to point out Clan Rock Smash. Sounds familiar. And he thinks to himself for a little bit while you read the rest of it. The inscription seems to basically
he-
be a small ward against stench and decay.
And wait, is he engrossed in the reading?
He's interested in the reading.
Oh, good.
Oh, what you gonna do?
Nothing.
Channeling is a little bit of a giveaway, though, isn't it?
No, I'm just like, just for my light, you know. No. Beam.
Zap.
Alright. As he's busy reading, thinking about where he's heard this name before, you zap him, and there's no coming back from 15 damage. Not in his current state.
Can it be? Turns around. Oh wait, I know something very important about this.
Kablam!
Yes, he like immediately turns around and goes, "Ah, yes, I know exactly what we must zap."
We shouldn't be here. There's something very bad.
Just don't care. That's taken care of.
Give me a second for some dogs.
One down, several billion to go. It's gonna be a long day, boys.
I know that's rune are clear. I'm gonna read it.
The water activates zombies now that it's electrified.
Unfortunately, there's now a large amount of blood, as there is blood and rat fur covering literally everything.
I'm gonna clean it.
Yeah, you like put up your robe and try to clean
Yeah.
it, and it turns out now there's just like muck and putrid flesh all over across it now.
Does he have any more healing potions on him?
I have one.
Mulshin does not. And presumably anything on his body at this point has also been nearly vaporized.
I mean, it's just zap him. It does not make him explode.
Well, either way, yeah. If you have a healing potion, I could use that because I'm heavily injured.
I have an healing drought.
Right.
Yay!
That only heals for one, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you guys
Yep.
are so low down right now. Or at least Alexa is.
No, I mean if you're heavily injured, it only heals for one. You have to get to lightly injured to get it back to normal.
That's still.
I'm
One
asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
Yeah, once you're lightly injured, it'll do 4. But right now, if you're heavy, it's just a 1.
You don't have the other one, the one that'll make healing checks back to normal.
It's a poultice.
Yeah, the one you rub shit on your wounds, literally.
Yeah, but you need a heal check to do that.
Oh.
So I don't have either of those.
Indeed. And of course, stuck in the dark caverns, it could be very hard to find a doctor down here.
So yeah,
Mulshin was
Rude.
a doctor, by the way.
But you go ahead and read the inscriptions. And as Mulshin was about to say, it does appear to be Clan Rock Smash. Not that you might have heard it before, unless you have some sort of
yes, I can acknowledge Empire, and the Empire is friend with dwarves. And
That's
Middenheim
true,
was-
and these are directly under Middenheim, so you might know. However, reading the inscription in this room, it appears to be mostly a ward against stench and decay, most wishing for the health of this outpost.
Well, that clearly doesn't work.
Well, if nothing else, at least the cesspool seems functional after all this time, despite the corpses. So maybe it worked. But
Eh.
you have knowledge to roll. Let's go ahead and see it.
Gonna cast a spell before that. Spell. No channeling, because I'm a bad boy.
All right.
And my skill test now.
You refill your future and
Reroll. Well,
and
no. Yeah, I think so.
Then most of us speak Dwarvish.
Really?
I have it. The dwarf obviously has it. You have it.
I think as an
Oh.
option you can have it. I think you still need to pick it though.
No, I
Yeah.
have speak language Kazalid.
Ah, okay. So you could definitely read then.
Well, I just mean I'm probably sure. Do you have it, Arcloid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if the dwarf couldn't.
Everyone except for the woman who spends all of her time with the dwarf. No Dwarvish.
They can make
Hey,
sure I can actually read it and not just know it.
As soon as I get into artisan, I can pick it up.
That's the next one, right?
Yep. I just need tools now.
Thought you were
Very
going for
nice.
knight.
Well, then that's the next one, Wing Hussar, isn't it?
We'll find
I've-
that gold eventually.
Don't have the ability to read any language, let alone Kazlid.
No, I can read it. But we can
Well-
we can all speak it though. I mean, it could be our secret language.
It's
Either
okay.
way.
Reading is for smart people.
Well,
So what is this place? Is it a dwarven ruin?
yes, it's a Draven outpost. Middenheim was founded on it, apparently. I think we're deep in the mountain.
Oh yes. Since you did roll knowledge, you know that dwarves live under the mountains, and well, Middenheim is in fact on top of a mountain, one cut by Ulrich himself. Dwarves are said to live underneath it, and probably still do, along with everything else in existence, apparently.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The number of stories is impossible to discern fact and fiction from. There's a dragon
So-
down here, too.
Dargon?
I think, I mean, I'm not going to follow the water to see where it lands, because it seems to go deeper and we want to go back up, so
Mhm.
I guess we don't have a choice.
Try
But
the door.
yeah,
Is it a stone door or is it made of wood?
It is a stone door. However, if you put your hand on it and try to push it and open it, it swings open very easily.
wait.
Almost as if it was on a well-oiled hinge.
Before doing that, I can ask Vivian to grant us a boon if you want to. Out of character, I can refill your fate points.
Sure. Fortune points.
Woo!
It's gonna take. I'm gonna do a chain test for a minute because I don't want a cinch curse right now.
You know, just casually kill your friend while they're in danger.
All right. Ah, gonna try again, and if it doesn't work, then
I just sort of sit down and kind of like, oh god. Taoist preserve us.
The chanting begins.
I need more power. Yes.
Yay! That's a good touch.
Yes. Should I cast it on me? Hmm.
Why not?
I'll try one time. Because I don't want this creepy old woman to turn me insane. Channel yes.
Does this creepy old woman tell you to do things?
No. That was out of character.
Okay.
He's not going to, no, yeah, no. It's not no for them for me. He doesn't want to tell. He's been seeing magical apparition, but will drive him crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 3 points into insanity. I need to see a Shalian.
Yeah, same. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, you can get to
Well, it's
6, right? Before something happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try the door.
Okay. We push
I'm
it
ready.
open.
Alright. You push it open, and of course, it too opens up into the ravine. However, it opens up to a rather generous stone pathway, complete with a bit of handrails on the side to keep you from falling over the edge. It appears to be very dusty, caked in stone, stone dust,
Huh.
and general disuse over the years. You can see that the metal involved in the railing has in fact rusted as well. A short distance down the pathway leads to a staircase that appears to go up into a much broader set of the outposts. Perhaps some
Go.
sort of general marketplace.
Huh.
However, you can also see a path that still winds down the ravine, but has broken apart into pieces. It might lead somewhere, but with the bare amount of light you have and the lack of dark vision or otherwise, it's hard to tell what could be across the path right now.
I.
At the very base of the stairs, however, is a skeletal corpse. It appears to be small, perhaps a dwarf. It's gazing straight up the staircase.
Huh.
Looks like it broke on it.
Additionally, give me a perception check.
Good at that. But not good enough.
No.
Yes. You don't notice much else other than dust and, of course, the corpse.
This place is abandoned. That's some ghost
Gustav,
town.
of course, you can feel the lack of magical winds down here.
Huh.
It is the entire area is dead. So at least even the unnatural stillness in the air itself that you would ordinarily feel is simply magnified by your magical senses,
Hmm.
giving you a sense of void and isolation.
Yeah, purple
Wonder-
wind.
I wonder where they all went.
I.
Let's hope it wasn't disease.
Well, if that's the case, I don't think this will be here. After all that time, I just hope it wasn't more likely a monster that managed to survive.
Yeah, we're not in any shape to fight one.
Not
But,
really, no.
I guess we'll take the stairs up
I
to
mean-
the markety area.
Could cast some light to go see where this is going, but seems dangerous.
Alright, so Alexa has resolved to go up the stairs for now, then.
Yeah, I'm going for her.
You head up the staircase and find yourself into a very large and roomy area. An immense carved cavern, which undoubtedly must have seen foot traffic at some point. You can still see stone tables by the walls with rotting cloth overhangs in the shape of stalls. And amongst the columns, you can see a large number of bodies. All of them kind of spread about the room. All of them skeletons as well. Most interesting, though, is that they all seem to be facing the same direction. And you can't help but notice that it's the same direction as the corpse at the bottom of the staircase.
That seems ominous. I'm
What?
gonna go. I'm
From
gonna go.
this area, it appears to connect to a few more. One direction appears as if it probably would have been a fairly good defensive area within the hold itself here. Another direction appears to lead to some sort of living quarters. You can, despite the low amount of light, see the large gatehouse and construction, as well as the large gate. A fair walk away.
Mm,
Well,
However, to
first,
make out much, you'd have to get much closer.
I want to see if there's anything useful down here worth salvaging. If this is a marketplace.
I'm gonna examine. Go and save the skeletons. Try to.
What'd you say you were doing, Gustav?
I'm gonna go look at the skeletons.
Okay.
And
So
I'm-
Alexa, you're going to
Yep.
scavenge around. We need some type of search check.
Okay, I'm really good at this.
What kind of... Is there a specific search check, or is it just
Yes.
perception?
Yes.
Okay,
They have search and perception.
there you go.
Maybe I could help before that.
Okay, so you two will go ahead and scavenge on the marketplace for any goods that you can.
Wow.
Gustav is not much help at all, though at least he carries the light for you.
Oh.
Not much better. Yeah. I'll use perception to see if maybe there's a specific. See,
Alright.
if this is in fact a dwarven marketplace, then there must be metal workers and there must be people who were once armorers. Perhaps they had tools. Perhaps that's something that might still be down.
Indeed, however, the primary thing you find among most of the marketplace is a large amount of rotted food and
Oh.
and half-open bottles that appear to have all rotted away too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the skeletons.
Okay.
Clothes that's in tatters and full of moths. Nothing necessarily valuable at this point.
Yeah.
As far as tools go, Gustav, though you don't find anything, you do at least see one sign, uh, boasting and advertising of a dwarven smith's talents, and
Huh.
indicates that he is forged right here in this very hold.
Well,
Simply
I'm gonna-
down the stairs, it says.
simply down the stairs. Huh. Mm,
It appears this dwarf also has a nickname, Simply.
simply.
Yes.
Wow.
Dwarf Simply McDwarferson.
Mm, nah, skeleton time.
You're gonna fall down a hole.
No, I'm not. I can fly. I don't care.
Indeed, you can fly, and there is the smallest amount of sunlight somewhere in the coming down to the ravine.
Yeah, but I don't want to let Alexa.
Leave Alexa alone,
Yeah.
completely injured.
Yeah, I don't want that. Also, I can only fly for 2 minutes, and then I need to cast back the spell. So
Just don't fail in midair.
yeah.
Alright, so you did at least do your search, but Gustav, you were going to check out these skeletons some more, weren't you?
Yep.
What do you have to investigate skeletons?
My eyes and my magical sense. I just want to see them more closely.
Okay,
Just curious.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ah!
Well, they're dead. Turns out, dead bodies, especially ones that have rotted into skeletons, don't tell you very much.
Hey, you
Ask
never
a few
know. Some
questions,
skeletons
they
can
stay
talk.
silent.
Some skeletons are magic.
Some skeletons are. These ones are definitely not, and are dead.
Hmm. This really doesn't sound good for us. Well, let's go see that Smith. Well, what remains of him. Shall we?
Sure.
All right. So what do you do then?
Go to the smithy. Simply Max Simpleton.
Okay. Well, at least following the instructions to go back down the stairs. You do go back down the stairs, and there is the split path, one side leading to the cesspool, and the other side leading to a very broken up pathway that could be dangerous to traverse.
Ah.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm hmm. I'm gonna use Marshlight to create more light.
All right, good idea.
Ooh.
Number of distance lights can appear up to within 100 yards. All right, and presumably you are trying to illuminate the broken pathway.
Yes.
All right, so you do. And of course, it looks as if perhaps something crumbled on top of it and took the rest of the pathway with it, leaving a rather large and gaping, several-yard hole in it. It is possible maybe to jump it, but, well, occasionally that's dangerous. On the other
Mm.
side, you can see what is undoubtedly some type of smithy. You can see something that looks like a forge that's long been cooled and workbenches. It appears to be rather open air to the ravine.
Huh. Well, do you have a rope
Let me see.
or something we could use to,
I do not. I don't have
Ah.
rope.
We could go investigate it, or we could go back to marketplace and look for a rope, or maybe get some fabrics and tie them up.
It's worth a shot. I mean, if we can find some rope that isn't disintegrated, maybe they've made silk rope or something.
I mean, dwarven craftsmanship is known for durability, so
Yeah, but who knows how long it's been. This place has been abandoned. But
well.
either way, yes, we can go and search for rope.
Isn't that weird though? Food is still here. It's rotten, but it's still here. But there are skeletons. Last time I checked, food, rot away faster than skeletons that corpses do.
Yeah.
Right? That's weird, right?
Well, this whole thing is weird. What happened to them? Where did they come from? What happened? Where did they go?
I don't know.
Why are they
Why
all
do they
looking
all-
the same
Yeah.
way? Maybe there was some kind of magical catastrophe or something. I don't know.
Well, everyone has nothing left. So we're not cursed, as far as I can tell.
I don't feel cursed. Do you?
No,
Okay.
this place doesn't have really any magic.
I don't
Well-
feel cursed. What a wonderful statement.
I don't feel
That's
like
a re-
eating.
It's a Rafferty phrase.
I know curses. I can cast curses. So yeah, let's go back and maybe get some cloth and tie them up in a rope.
Alright. So you change your search parameters from valuables to looking for rope.
Yeah.
And you will attempt to find some. You could go ahead and do another search check. Could there be
yes!
some rope left in this dwarven hold?
Holy crap! It worked.
Or Jane.
Ooh. Hey, there you go. You look around, and of course, taming yourself away from trying to look for things that you could actually sell for money, you do find some not very fancy but usable rope amongst a number of small supplies. So you now have at least 50 foot of hempen rope.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, no, consequently, Alexa does have a large number of things she'd like to get in terms of equipment, things like bellows, hacksaws, spades, tarps, things like that. Is it just that, or do we find other equipment?
I'm going to narrow it down to just ropes for now.
Okay, that's
If
fine.
there's something more you want to find, you can try searching out for it again. Let's see.
Let's
What
go
Okay.
kind
back.
of what kind of person would sell ropes? What is that normally sold with?
Well,
Ah.
like there's all sorts of uses for it. I mean, they could sell buckets and spelunking
Ah.
equipment or
Okay, I know
industrial.
exactly which dwarven stall you found then. You found the hobbyist spelunker stall.
Oh boy!
For such a small hold, it's interesting that they happen to have this sort of thing. It appears to mention something about people coming to visit to climb the ravine. Weird, why would people do this? For fun?
That seems very
Dwarfs are
strange
so
to me.
bizarre.
Well, dwarfs are weird with the hobby. Huh. But
Climb for fun.
yeah, that's weird. Especially for people so small.
I suppose it's what kind of quality is it? Is it
It has
considered
been
poor
down here
quality?
for a while, completely untended. It is poor quality.
Okay, well,
It is very possible that you could maybe, say, slash your sword around it and snap it in half without very much trouble.
Well, it's better than nothing. Right?
Alright, so what do
That's
you
true.
plan to do with it?
Go back to the forge. Well, near the forge, and maybe.
The irony is, I actually have scale shear surface,
Yeah.
though I'm actually like rather beaten up. So if this rope snaps, I could die.
Could fall deeper and deeper underneath the mountain, down a chasm of which you have no idea what's down there, never to be seen again.
Well,
Probably
maybe you could
Balrog.
test a rope before, like, pulling on it from both ends. See if
Green
it's.
skin Dumbos.
Well, you could always try to like weave it or double it up or
Yeah.
use all sorts of fancy knots.
Indeed, there's plenty enough rope here to use at the least. And as long as you're not trying to cut it in half, it should be stable enough for most purposes.
Hopefully, it'll last long enough for us to get out of here. So, but yes, let's I guess use it as a something to assist in me climbing downward.
Alright. So you are going to try to climb downwards to the forge instead of, say, across to it.
Oh no, yeah. I was.
Oh, we want to
Thinking
go
we could-
across?
Yeah. We go across and we set a rope.
Okay, so we're kind of making like a little makeshift line or a couple of lines that you can. So there's a way that if you have two pieces of rope over a chasm, right? You
Yep.
tie. They're parallel to each other. So you use your hands on the top rope and then you use your feet on the bottom and you just
Yep.
sort of shimmy over. Is that what we're
That's
trying
what
to
I
do?
was- That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have
So
to
you might
secure it
also
on the
need
other
a
side.
post of some kind, but I'm going to say that's not too difficult to find.
Yeah, some stakes or something.
Right. Well, the spelunking shop at least has a large number of tools that you'll need in order to climb up and down the ravine to see the sights.
Yeah. No thanks.
So you, of course, do find a couple of the a couple of the posts that you need in order to anchor them down into the ground.
Okay. So
All
I
right.
guess-
Should there be any check for setting that up? Well, I guess the only thing is getting it across to the other side.
yes.
I'm gonna take care of this.
All right. So, how do you solve this, Gustav?
I'm gonna try to fly. Well, 1 minute later, I'm gonna try to fly. Yay! We have time.
Indeed. You take your time, just channeling the winds of magic, feeling them draft down from the sky above, coming down here into the purple wind surrounding you.
Damn it! There isn't enough magic here.
And, well, you get all the lift of a small fart. But on your second try, Alexa just takes a nap.
Ah, damn it!
All right, you do what you're doing. I'm gonna lay down for a minute. I don't feel so good.
So as Gustav curses up into the air,
Damn it, Ronald!
oh, another channeling success. You have 2 dice and you're trying to get 18, though. That could take a bit.
Ah, yeah, that could take bits. Let's try.
What's your bonus on it? Just +2? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just rough.
That's why I need to go to Master Mage or no Journeyman Mage. No, I'm Journeyman. Well, I
Yeah.
need to go to the next.
Yeah, you need to be a master.
More magic.
Yeah, I need more magic.
That's okay. I'm enjoying this time to rest.
Ah, god damn it.
Well,
Well,
the more times you try, the more you might incur Tzinch's wrath, but that's up
Yeah.
to you. I got nowhere else to go.
Yes, the
Done.
more and more you try to bring the magic of the sky down here into
Oh, no,
a
I'm
deep,
doing-
dark chasm.
I'm doing each time it's 1 minute try because I'm doing a magic circle. Oh, but I can reroll. Oh fuck! Why did I? I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll the last one I did, like the 2.
Okay, that's a good idea. Give it a go.
I'm dense. Yes!
Oh, you finally pull it off.
And I fly across the chasm as graceful as a duck.
Duck.
Lasts for 2 minutes. How fast do you fly anyway?
Not very fast.
Walking speed, I
Um,
think.
Yeah.
All right. So you lift yourself up into the
Oh,
air finally after many
Time
attempts,
movement of 6. Yeah. So
and it's a bizarre feeling, of course, having no weight upon the ground, and in fact, feeling
Ugh.
as if you have no weight at all. You, in fact, almost begin spinning in midair before you sort of spread your arms out to right yourself and float casually across the chasm.
got it.
On the other
Give me
side,
rope.
with your end of rope,
Yep.
you take your stake, put it into the ground, and there's now a set of ropes crossing the chasm.
Should be good, Alexa.
Okay, I'll test the strength of the ropes and very slowly make my way over to the other side.
Okay. So let's see. So, going across a small rope bridge, what skill would this be?
Holding on and not falling.
Yeah. Agility?
I suppose agility, and maybe with a +30 bonus for a simple and obvious setup.
Reroll that.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, the rope snap.
As you go across, you feel the entire cavern around you shake. Some bizarre noise somewhere deep below. A haunting, echoing wail. And as it shakes, you feel your hands lose their grip as you fall to the second rope, catching it on the way down. You are now hanging by one rope, dipping slightly down to the chasm.
Did it take 2 minutes, or can I still fly and try to go and grab her?
It didn't take a whole 2 minutes to go across, and assuming Alexa decided to test it out, then yes, you still have about 30 seconds worth of flight left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Gonna try to pull her up and fly her across the chasm.
I think it's
Okay.
10 seconds around in the system, so yeah, you have 3 rounds of flight, 3 attempts before
I'm gonna
you
try it.
fall into the ravine too. So, go ahead and try to lift Alexa. This will be a strength check, I think.
Mm.
I'm actually not sure how the mechanics of dragging someone around in flight in this system in
Yeah,
particular would
wouldn't
work.
you just like grab me and then just move up, or?
Oh,
That's a
that's
good point. I'm gonna
oh.
say this is more of a sturdiness check then, where it's more or less keeping his arms stiff enough to continue to hold you to drag you across, which is a bit easier than trying to lift you altogether. So if we gave
Oh.
it, say, like a plus 10 or 20, you might have made that, I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we get over to the other side. Like, no.
Yes. Gustav, your arms are a little bit sore afterwards. However, you do manage to take Alexa and drop her off as the haunting wails and the echoing cavern come to a stop.
Oh, thank you, Shelia.
You've heard that too, right? That
Yeah.
wasn't in my head.
No, what was that?
Oh
It's
god, this place is haunted or something.
I don't know. Let's
Let's
well,
yeah. Let's do what we
yeah.
gotta do. Get the hell out of here. Go, 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 go,
You
go,
are, of
go!
course, at the forge now. And wouldn't you know it, it's a very incredibly nice setup, Alexa. And you feel almost familiar with it after dealing with Sungren's forge. However, it does not appear to be lit, and there doesn't appear to be much fuel down here. There are, of course, workbenches and some distended tools down here, but relighting it would probably be a chore at the moment.
Well, I don't need to relight it. I just need to see if there's tools,
Mm-hmm.
specifically armorer's tools. If there's a bellows there, maybe a hacksaw and a spade.
Okay,
Chains.
so let's go ahead and give another search check as you scour the area for useful tools for you to take back. Go ahead and give me a search check with a... I'm going to give you a choice. You can take no bonus, and the better you do, the better the equipment you find. Or you could take a plus 20 and almost definitely find some type of equipment.
Why don't
Can
you,
I-
yeah,
Yeah.
help me out here, Emmerich. Here's what I'm looking for. So
I'm gonna try
I
with
guess-
no bonus.
Sure.
Sorry.
I'll try it with no bonus then.
You know, this is a piece of metal. This is valuable, right?
I will use a fortune point. Come on, man.
It's a 20% chance. It is rather rough.
There's nothing left here. It's
Well,
Alright, well, you scour the area, and without the bonus, you don't find any tools that would be of use to you. It appears that whatever happened to them, they may have, may have gotten lost in whatever, event happened down here. In fact, you can see a rope hanging over the side of this, over the side of the forge, dipping down to the ravine.
huh.
um,
That's very weird, right?
yeah.
Listen to me. They're all facing the door, right? So we know something bad came from here.
Yeah, maybe they were trying another route to get out, maybe?
I'm not really feeling the main road, if you catch me. But
Well, I'm
I don't
glad
know.
it-
This seems dangerous too, right?
Well, it seems dangerous, yes, but I mean, think about it for a second. There's Skaven above us. Why did they not come down here? Unless there was no way to get down here, or there was something blocking their path. Right?
Oh, or something horrible here.
Right. So either there's something horrible up there, or something horrible down here.
You could roll another Empire knowledge check or something similar for Dwarven
I can.
for the Dwarven caverns here.
Come on!
Wow, yeah, by 1.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, at the very least, you know Skavens and Dwarves hate each other, and if they fight down here, well, you know, some of the stuff is probably Dwarven to begin with. That's as far as
Oh.
you know.
I know. Give me
Give
a
it
minute.
100 eek.
Give me a minute. I'll try to see what's the best course of option.
Maybe we should just take a rest for a while.
Yeah, take a rest. I'll
Alright.
I'll just do my thing.
How... Oh, you're planning on doing things. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Omen.
Oh boy. Divine the future in a limited way. Let's see. So what is your intelligence again?
I am a smart boy. It's 55.
Okay. And then I also roll for time.
I will try to see what equipment is not wet, and I still
And
have
you
like,
are attempting to divine something, I think.
Yes.
You have to, actually specify.
Is it a good idea to go down the Raven?
Okay. You cast your fortunes, and, the winds of magic give you a vision of the future, with you two at the bottom, looking at a, sprawled out dwarven corpse, with meat on it, and a large number of tools. Appears to be dead at the bottom. Apparently its back fell upon a jagged rock.
Huh. So it's safe to go down the Raven.
oh, it is.
Apparently, yes.
Yes, your vision
Well,
gives you, nothing but endless ravine.
but I don't see a way out, so I saw the
Well-
smith down there.
Oh, so maybe maybe there was a looter who tried to take everything and then left.
I mean, he's dead. He still have his stuff on him, but
Oh, well, how far down is it?
pretty far down.
You take a look over the edge, and the light does not reach down to the bottom of the rope.
So,
Yeah.
well, what do you think? Let's think this out. Should we try to go down there, get the stuff, then come back? Or do we want to keep going further down? Clearly, this had to go somewhere. The dwarves had to know this. I mean, they didn't just leave something like this unexplored.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And there's sunlight in the Raven, but the logical explanation, the logical route would be going through the main door because they had to go out sometimes. So, but
Yeah.
they were all facing the door, and something terrible happened here.
Yeah.
So, and we heard that noise.
There was something down there that made a noise, so.
Was it down the Raven or
Yeah, where
Well-
did it come from?
yeah?
Or was it just too hard to tell because it was in that big open area?
Say the question again?
From where did the sound come from? The wailing.
It came from deep down the ravine, all the way at the very bottom.
All right,
Your
so
vision
back.
alone did not take you to the bottom of the ravine.